Hey guys, welcome back. So for today's video, I thought I would give you an in-depth look into all of my planners and notebooks and basically show you how I keep my shit together. So my main planner is this big bad boy. This is an A5 planner. I got the actual binder off of Amazon. It was like 20 bucks. I'm not obsessed with it, but it's fine. It does the job, and that's really all I care about. So this is what it looks like inside. It is the 6-ring version. And like I said, it is A5, so I think it's basically like half letter sized. So I think this is kind of like the perfect size for me. I don't have a super busy life. The main reason I need a planner is to budget. Our finances can get a little mind-boggling at times, especially since we have a lot of like rolloverage that we have to keep track of to make sure that we can pay our bills on time. So I like to have like an actual physical budget binder where just everything goes. So these like front pockets here, this is where I'll put like bills, especially if they're random ones. Like we have like our trash only comes out once every 3 months, so I kind of end up forgetting about it, which is awful, but that's the point of the budget because I'm terrible at remembering things. So like when I get that piece of paper in the mail, it'll go in here so I can remind myself, like, bitch, you need to pay that. I do have this little dashboard here with sticky notes on it. I have the next thing behind that are these personal size, just literally blank copy paper. It's nothing, but I love these for just like scratch paper. I'll put like video ideas. If I'm on a phone call and I need to remember like someone's phone number, I'll write that down in here. It's just scratch paper really for me. Then I have this bad boy here, which is just a clear pouch that holds all of my stickers. So the 3 main types of stickers that I use are all from the same shop. Pretty much everything from my planner is from Etsy, so I will link everything down below if it's still available. These I found, the girl is actually from my town, Pensacola, which I think is really cool, and I love supporting like small businesses in my area. So I found these. I love ultra like micro stickers for inside my planner. These are the only stickers I use, okay? This is not going to be one of those planners where you open it up and there's like cute washi tape and cute design stickers and everything's written in like perfect penmanship and it's like designed. I don't do that, okay? I don't have time for it. I don't have time for it, really. I don't have time to sit at a desk and just like decorate a planner. Like, my life is not about that right now. Also, I am a messy person and I need to quickly change things, and yeah, I need a blank canvas to really focus on what I'm looking at. Is kind of my big thing, is I can't look at a planner that's got like washi tape and cute stickers and all sorts of colorfulness happening. Like, I can't look at that and understand what I'm looking at. So I need a blank canvas that I can just destroy really and not worry about it. So the main types of stickers that I use, like I said, are the like ultra tiny ones. These are the main ones that I use. I use these little knives and forks to signify when we eat out, because we are really bad about eating out. I use the little dollar signs to signify a day when we have a bill coming out, and I use the payday obviously to signify that it's payday. Yeah, like I said, we are really bad about eating out, so these little knives and fork stickers save us because it makes us accountable and makes us have to think about how many times we've eaten out in a month so that we're not just going crazy, because we are very lazy. It just is what it is. So once you get past the clear pocket that holds like all of my stickers, we go into these dashboards basically, which are just little separators that have a little pocket in them. I keep anything in here, anything from like receipts or if I need to return something to like Sephora or Express or American Eagle or something, that goes in there. Coupons sometimes, because sometimes I will take this with me shopping, so kind of it's a free-for-all really. And then we go into the month by month look. This is a 2-page spread from Sunday to Saturday. This is where all of my stickers go. This is where I make all of my notes about like if we have specific events like a wedding or party, or if it's like a weird week for me at work and I'm like getting out early or something. That's where I make all of my notes, is right in here. In between each month, I do have 2 pages of notes, which you will see I don't typically use, honestly. The way that I have mine set up with this Paperclip, which by the way is also from Etsy, with this cute little Louis Vuitton inspired ribbon. I typically will, in order to keep it like stable, I need quite a few pages, so I really just won't worry about using the notes because I typically like don't have access to it really. I do have these tiny little cards here that are just like checklists or to do or whatever kind of list you need to make, and I keep those in here from month to month and kind of get rid of them as I need to. But yeah, this is basically what a month will look like. I did just set up the December one, so it's still a little bare, but this is kind of the basic breakdown of like my paydays, the bills that are coming out. I haven't put in our eating out stickers yet, which there are a couple, but that's okay. Typically over here in this column, I will put like goals or just random things that I need to remember throughout the month. That kind of goes there. And yeah, that's just kind of the basic layout of my month to month. From there, we do have the full view calendar of 2019 and 2020 and 2021. I like to be prepared and have all of them. We have another one of the dashboards, pocket things. These are actually new that I just added in, and I'm so freaking excited about it. So 2020 is going to be a very, very, very big year for us. We have a lot of really exciting plans, and those plans require money, and we are like setting ourselves to save mode this year. I am so freaking excited about it, but it means saving. So I found these 52-week savings challenge pages that all have a different setup. So the first one here is you save whatever week it is, you save that dollar amount. So if it's week 1, you save $1. If it's week 18, you save $18. And by the end of the year, if you stay on track, it should equal $13.78. We also have the $10,000 savings challenge. So that's for 4 weeks, you save $125, $150, $175, and $300, and then you rotate back. And you do that all year long, which at the end should be about $10,000. The very last week, or the very last month, is odd. They like up it some, but that's fine. And then this back one is just a blank savings challenge. So basically I can set my own goal and make it work with however I need to. So actually, I plan on doing all 3 of these. That's the goal. I don't know if we're gonna get there, but I'm gonna try. So I'm very excited about these. These were like download PDF, print your own things that I found on Etsy, and honestly, I'm not a fan of doing that. I much, much, much more prefer to have them like print them and prepare them and everything and then just ship them to me. That's my preference. However, a lot of stuff on Etsy is download it and do it yourself, and it drives me crazy because I can't make it perfect. Like you can see that they're a little bit short down here and they're a little bit long up here, and none of the 3 pages are the same size, and it's a little frustrating because I like things to be perfectly uniform, but I just have to ignore it. So after those, we go into our weekly / bi-weekly budget planner. So I started this planner at my old job where I was getting paid weekly, and that's a whole nother beast to try and like budget. But now I'm getting paid bi-weekly, and then we have my husband's that only comes at the end of the month. and most of our bills come out in the first 2 weeks, so we actually have to save all of his money to rotate into the first 2 weeks of the month, because his pay all of the bulk of the bills really, and then mine will go towards savings, food, and play money really. So we have to really be careful and make sure that things are rolling over properly. So that's where this comes in, because I can literally keep a track of, I do it bi-weekly still, even though I get paid bi-weekly. I just like to see it broken down week by week. So we'll have our incomes, we'll have any bills that are due specifically within those day sets. Over here I'll put any extra things like the groceries, gas. I really like keeping track of my gas in here to know how long I'm going in between fill-ups. And then we come to another one of the pocket dashboard things, and then these back pages are trackers. So this is where I will put all of our payments that are due in a month, and this is an entire year's worth of tracking. So as soon as they come out, I go in and I check them off so that I know exactly what's happening, and I can really quickly look at this and say, okay, we have trash, water, and like Netflix coming out left. That's it, so that I can plan for the rest of the month and know what's happening. This down here is just a little sticky note that I update every once in a while of where our bills really are. I do need to set up a new one of these, and it'll finally be in the correct order, which I'm so excited about. Whenever we have like new payments that are set up, I don't worry about putting them in order. I just put them at the bottom. And then now with going into the new year, I can update it and put it into the correct order, which if you're type A like me, then you know that that's really exciting. The next few pages are spend trackers. I was really bad about this in the last couple of months, so I really want to make that a priority in 2020 and really track where our money is going, because we're spending way more money than we should, and I don't really know where it's going. So I want to just keep an eye on it and really track it and figure out where it is. Mostly it's me spending money on things that I don't need, but I want to track that and see where, we can get ourselves. And then the very last page is just a password list, which obviously I'm not going to show you that, but that's just kind of where I keep all of our passwords and usernames and everything, because we're both terrible at remembering those. So to update this super fast, I do have this like cardboard box really that I just filled with all of the extra stuff. So I'm going to pull out my weekly budget pages. I'm going to pull out a new payment tracker, and that's it. Okay, so now that we have making a mess. Now that we have updated the big bad boy and have basically gotten this ready for the new year, let's go into my newest planner, which I'm very excited about. This is just a very basic 2020 planner from Papersource. I did get this in my FabFitFun box. So it's this really pretty floral design. I don't know if I can get it to do it. And then it has this gold band that keeps it shut. Love that. And then it just says 2020 on the front in gold foil. Or 2020, so you open it up. I don't love the paper quality in this. It's kind of yellow and it's that like weird feeling paper, but it's fine. It'll do. So it has a 2020 and 2021 calendar. It has all of the holidays listed, which I really appreciate that. And then you go into the months. So you have a full month view. I really like this completely bends on itself. I love that. You have a full month view. And then afterwards, you have it broken down week by week with more room. So you can really like make all the notes you need, which I really love. And that's literally all that's in here is just the months. Love that. Don't have to worry about anything with that. It does have quite a few notes pages. That's pretty much the only extra feature is it has quite a few notes pages, but everything else is just the months, and I really like that. The main reason I'm really excited about this one is because, one, it's new and I love a new planner. Two, it's actually smaller than my A5, so this will actually fit in my Louis Vuitton Speedy 25. My normal A5 does not fit in there, and that frustrates me to no end. I'm gonna be real honest. I would love to be able to just bring this with me everywhere to just have constantly be able to look at and feel that peace of mind of knowing that I'm on track. But because I can't, I'm really excited now that I have this one, which is quite a bit thinner as well as shorter, and it's just gonna work really well for me in that bag so that I can have something to keep track of everything in. Previously, I was using this tiny little bad boy, which I got from Target. I still love this. I still plan on keeping it with me. It is a really nice, tiny, just like flip through type of calendar that's very basic. I really like it, and I certainly plan on keeping it, but I really like now that I have something bigger that I can put more budgeting stuff in, whereas this one has very, very tiny, limited space, so couldn't really budget in this one. And then finally, the last is my little notebook. This thing has been a lifesaver. If you've seen in these two, any like notes pages were filled with grocery lists and video ideas and all types of stuff, whereas now I can do it in this and everything is much more in its place when it comes to this bad boy. So I got this from CVS, I think, for like $3. Love it. It's just a mini composition book, and it is just really nice. It's a composition book. What can I say about it? But it's really nice having something that's like just for notes. I really like that. So that is basically how I keep my life together. It is chaotic. My husband barely gets it. He thinks I'm crazy with all of this, but it works, and it keeps everything in my head straight so that I'm not losing my mind. I'm not kidding y'all when I'm telling you that before all of this, it was just random information floating around. I had like one spreadsheet in Excel that kept all of like the actual payments and numbers in one place, but the days were not kept anywhere. It was a hot mess. So now I can see everything clearly. I can focus on saving, which is a really big thing for us, especially this year, like I said. And it's really helped. So if you guys are like me and you are a chaotic planner, then please let me know down below, because I need to know that I'm not crazy and I'm not alone and I'm not the only person that can't handle the like super souped up cutesy planners that are just filled with stickers. Please let me know that down below that I'm not alone in that. But I hope you guys liked today's video. I hope you liked an insight into my brain, basically, because these planners are literal brain dumps for me, where I just put anything and everything, and it's just how it is. So yeah, I hope you guys will hit that subscribe button, maybe stick around to watch some of my other videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys!